Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad geometry challenge or geometry problem. Here we have a nice right triangle and whose the length of the sides of this right triangle is x squared and x cubed and x to the power of 4, and we will solve this nice geometry problem for the values of x. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here you see that this triangle be the right triangle, and you know that this angle be the right angle or the angle of 90, and this is the any other angle of this triangle. So you know that the opposite side of this 90 angle is known as the hypotenuse, and the side which connect these two angles is known as the base, and this side is known as the perpendicular or altitude or opposite side. Now here we can use the nice Pythagoras theorem, and you know about the Pythagoras theorem is that hypotenuse square equals to base square and plus perpendicular square. So now we put the values of hypotenuse, base and perpendicular, and you see here the value of hypotenuse is x to the power of 4, so that we will put here x to the power of 4 and its whole squared. And here we have base, so the value of base is x square and its whole squared, and the value of perpendicular is x cubed and its whole squared. So in the next step we will use here the nice exponential law here, and you know that if we have x to the power of m to the power of n, it is equals to x to the power of m times of n. So we will use here this nice exponential law on both of the sides, and we will simplify the terms, and you will get here x to the power of 8 equals to x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 6. In the next step, we move all the terms in the right hand side to the left hand side, and we will get here x to the power of 8 minus x to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 6, and this whole equals to 0. So here you see that we have x squared or x to the power of 4 be the common term on each of this expression, and you will take common x to the power of 4, and we will obtain here x to the power of 4, and here you take common x to the power of 4 and we get minus of x squared, and here we take common x to the power 4 and here you obtain minus 1, and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step we have two cases. The first case is we take x to the power of 4 equals to 0, and the other case is we take x to the power of 4 minus x square minus 1 equals to 0. So these are the two cases, and now we will solve these two cases and we will find the value of n. So now first I can discuss the case number 1. So in this case you will easily get the value of x equals to 0. So here you remember one thing is that x be the side length of the triangle, and you know that if x equals to 0, it means that x cubed equal to 0, x squared equals to 0, and x4 equals to 0, and we very well known about the side length of triangle. It cannot be a 0, because here we know that the side of a triangle it cannot be equals to 0. So this case is not possible, and we will just rejected this case, and here we can just proceed this case only. And in this case here first we need to simplify this expression into the quadratic form. So here I can just take y equals to x square, and here you see that when you take the square on both of the sides, then you get y squared equals to x to the power of 4. So now we can back substitute these two values in this expression, and we put x to the power of 4 equals to y squared, and we put y square equals to x square equals to y, and this is minus 1, and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step we will solve this nice quadratic equation by applying the quadratic formula. And you know that here we have the value of a is 1, and b is minus 1, and c is minus 1, and our nice quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: y equals to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4 times of ac, and this whole over 2 times of a. And now we put all the values of a, b and c in this nice formula, and you will get here y equals to minus b, and we have the value of b is minus 1. So minus time of minus equals to plus 1, and plus minus we have b squared, and it is minus 1 squared minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is minus 1 and its whole squared, and this whole equation equals to over 2. So in the next step we will write or simplify these terms here, and we will obtain y equals to 1 plus minus, here we have minus 1 square, and it is equals to plus 1 minus, here you have minus time of minus is plus, and 4 time of 1 is 4, and its whole square root over 2. Now we will simplify the terms here, and we will get 1 plus minus square root of 5 over 2. So here we have again two cases. The first case is we write y equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and the other case is we write y equals to 1 minus square root 5 over 2. And in the next step we will back substitute the value of y, and in the start of the problem I will take y equals to x square. So when we take or substitute back the value of y square, it will becomes x square equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and similarly here we get x square equals to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. So now you focus on the right hand, the second case first. In this case you will see here this the right hand side be the negative value, and here again you remember one thing is that x be the side of the right triangle. Here you see that this is the x square, and x square be the length of the side of triangle. So you know that the length of side of triangle cannot be negative. If it is negative, then we will rejected this case also, and we have only one case. This is so now in this case we will get the value of x square. So in order to find the value of x square, here we need to take the square root on both of the sides. So when you take the square root, then it will be looks like in this form. So this 2 and square are gone, and here we obtain x equals to 1 plus square root 5 over 2 and its whole square. Here I cannot write the plus minus sign, because if you add plus minus we need only positive value, because we will reject the negative value. So here you use the calculator, then you will easily get the value of x is approximately equals to 1.272. So this is the our final answer of this problem. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.